guess we're good then. We gotta continue this, because this is the end of the New Zealand map. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with shit that has not been done. I guess this is where the, yeah, since last time I couldn't kill the moose. I actually did kill the moose. And let's just say the results was disappointing because I thought I might find a diamond. But no, I found silver. So, that's up, Carly. Sorry, I didn't see your comment. I was busy. So, guys. Oh boy. I gotta walk 1.70 kilometers just to get to my place of need. Turkey! Gobble gobble, bitch. More Sika deers. Or deer. So that matters. Of course, ducks. Duck soup. Soup and ducks. Whatever the fuck this is. Eh. Oh, Mario. I wish I had boats. Because I have to walk all the way from that landscape just so I can... Unfortunately, in this game, I cannot swim. Force fiddle pigs. Finally, I can walk on water. I'm Jesus fucking Christ. Luckily, I did not set that on Easter. That would be very bad. Hold on, there's some. Since we're in the thing is about, and yeah, I'm hoping that Avalanche makes a movie called Resplending Swords. Where does Princess Bride filmed? Oh, okay. I thought it would have been New Zealand. I say, you guys still at his house? Okay. Yeah. Now I had to walk these meters. I hope I got a headshot. Did I get it? Did I get a headshot? Please. Okay. Oh yeah, I did that headshot. Oh yeah. And I'm just humming the song of there's the Sika deer. And there's the lighthouse where I'm supposed to head.
The lighthouse is just up the path off the beach here.
Of course.
Speaking of Resplendent Sword, the protests have continued and the demolition of the commune made it into the local papers. I've actually received a lot of support, even from people I wouldn't have expected it from. It's been humbling. I'm not going to go out of my way to drop in on the town, especially now I'm so busy with the book, but it is nice to feel like you're part of a community again. Here's a good spot. Moody. Let's get one a little closer up, too. This beach is where I saw that moose cow about 35 years ago. She was staring out at the sea, looked heaps lonely. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I was kind of a weird kid, introverted and a bit in my own world. There was something about her that connected with me then, and still does. No one's manned this place for decades. Perfect. I'll send these on right away. Bolted shut.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Right. Let's grab a close-up from around here. It's been quite the adventure we've embarked on, eh? I can finally see a future for this place where we're not at the mercy of outside actors. And that's in no small part thanks to you.
Yeah, it feels like a fantasy
To
thing
preserve
because of
Te
that.
heritage and safeguard our unique biodiversity. Requires constant vigilance, but I think I'm up for the challenge. Wouldn't you agree, Eho?
Yeah, I think that's more for saying something. Sorry, it's just that weird mouse thing got in the way. Okay, so let's go to my lounge. Yeah, another tour. There it is. I got Cape Buffalo, I got his raccoon dog. The Cape Buffalo. His Java Russian. A roe deer. A black bear. A Himalayan tar. Couple raccoon. Pronghorn. Excuse me. Sika deer. Banshee. Some a mule deer. Yeah. Bengal tiger. Another roe deer. A muffin. A boshan. Sika deer. Sure if I just want to go to Alaska or this. Or the Mississippi Acre Preserve. New England Mountain. Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe the Mississippi Acres. Oh yeah, a very cool mansion in this game. Excuse me.
And there's the state line. Welcome to the Deep South, rookie. We've got wetlands, the blues, and the American story, not to mention some of the best hunting you'll find anywhere on this earth. But the floods this year have been worse than ever, and our community is at its breaking point. Camp Haven, the summer camp we worked so hard to open last year, is under threat. If there's one thing I've learned living here, it's that Mississippi Acres folk are resilient. We don't need a savior, just a little extra help. And that's where you come in. Looks like the end of the road. I'm so sorry, but I've actually got to run. I've got a pile of papers I need to grade. I'll call you as soon as I've got a signal. Promise. Gray foxes are actually redder than you might get from their name. So if you find yourself confusing them with red foxes, take a look at the tail. If you see a black stripe and tip, it's a gray fox you're dealing with.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that.
Trash pandas. Honestly, I can't blame the little guys for making the most of things. They're just as adaptable as us humans, but they get crap for it.
Oh yeah, they do. What the hell is this?
What's that? Alligators aren't in the habit of abandoning their food. Either Steve forgot his dinner, or he was gonna deliver this to someone. Well, it doesn't look all that fresh, and I think you've got enough to carry. Leave the gators some supper.
Did I actually? Oh shit, I did. I killed a gator. Maybe something I should not be proud of, but just still.
You ever stop and think that alligators are 65 million years old? That's kind of, lit, right? As my students say.
What is this game? What is this reserve was released? Guess it's not like. Ay. Ooh, silver. That's a fat ass. That's a white tail right there.
You're almost there. You starting to get goosebumps, or is it just me? The Delta's a weird place. He said he got stuck somewhere over there by those cypress knees. Bingo. Those are the supplies. You got everything? Thanks. This is doing us a huge favor. Hey, are the shadows playing tricks, or is that a briefcase I'm seeing on my feed? Let me make a quick call.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to wait for the call.
Hey, Mrs. Tackett. My new counselor's out where Steve dropped the flood supplies, and there's a briefcase hanging from a tree branch. You know if that's... Uh-huh. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Give me just a sec. She wants to talk to you.
Well, Miss Davis has got you out on a fine excursion this time of night. Betty Tackett here, chairwoman of the Mississippi Delta Big Game Club. I hate to ask, Sugar, but can you grab the briefcase? Steve's a little ornery, and he'll pitch a fit if he don't get his papers back.
You'll have to... Well, nothing to it. Wow. Hear that, Mrs. Tackett? You are phenomenal. What happened to that rookie kid I got my hunting license with who couldn't hit a broadside shot on a stationary target?
Loud and clear. I'm gonna extend you an invite if you keep that up. I'm down for the count since I broke my neck, but Steve will get you an application. Hell, he owes you.
Let's take that later, why don't we? We gotta let you go, Mrs. Tackett.
All the best now. Don't be a stranger, y'all.
Betty's lovely, but She's as southern as all get out, as they say in these parts, with everything that entails. Any markings on that briefcase? Not that I don't believe it's Steve's, it's just... I don't see anything suspicious. Get those supplies to the people who need them. There's an outpost not far from here. Can you swing by and drop the briefcase and supplies off there? Maybe get your breath back, too.
Yeah, that outpost. What the hell? This outpost is very far away. Okay. I think I have the wiki here. When was the Hunter this reserve released? 2021. Okay, so the year of my graduation in high school. Well, I mean, good thing it's not that era, or it's like the 2024 or 2025 where we had that god-awful brain rot, fucking Skibidi Toilet and Italian brain rots. They ruined the generations. This is what they meant. Check something. Alright, let's try to grab something. I feel cold. I see. I don't remember them making that noise. Okay, sad. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So check something.
Cottontails are adorable if you can spot them. Luckily for you, they're super territorial, so once you've found a good spot, you'll be eating rabbit stew for days.
Rabbits. More like... There's a... Okay. What about feral goats? Oh, I see. No. Feral goat. Now. Jesus. Enough. No, I don't sound like Patrick when he has a meltdown at the Krusty Krab. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Right. No, this is Patrick. It turned like a nighttime shit. I don't know. Some lights.
You could just leave the stuff on the table there. I'll let Steve know. Thanks.
What the?
Oh, Betty again? Can you pull her up on speakerphone?
Hey, Sugar, can I trouble you for a favor? The boys are having a meeting tonight to discuss our flood relief efforts, and it gets real chilly in the evenings this time of year. Well, usually they get a fire going, but right now, there ain't a single log of dry firewood anywhere in the state. And you know we've got elderly members. I believe you'll find a space heater in that outpost where you left the supplies. Could you be a dear and drop it off at our lodge?
Well, I'd hate to think of someone catching hypothermia. By the way, the Big Game Club has been working together with the African American Hunting Club I'm a member of on flood relief efforts. We've, got some history. Not gonna lie, they weren't super enthusiastic about some transplant from Chicago buying up land and opening a summer camp here. Even Betty, and even though I've been coming here since I was little, I get these kids. But we've both got our priorities straight. The future of the community's what matters. Speaking of, we haven't had enough hands on deck to tend to everyone's needs up until now. So there are a couple of errands around the reserve that still need doing. I'll let you know if you're near somewhere you can help out. Let's head over to the Big Game Club's lodge. Make sure they get the heater before their meeting later on.
Oh, God. And this means I gotta drive all the way back and forth from the Delta.
tracking gators, rookie? Want some advice? Hey, I don't want no silent treatment. You've read Camp Haven's handbook, right? Rule number 1, our differences are our strengths. There's no shame in trying something new. I'll give you a few pointers, you show me what you can do. It's win-win. First, find where they gather. Following the waterway's a good bet. Just make sure you're packing appropriately. Their skulls are thicker than a Mississippi senator's. Check the Codex field guide if you need help.
Okay. Jeez. These raccoons might be something. Oh, these motherfuckers. Oh, jeez. Bob White quill. Oh, okay. Oh dear. Shouldn't she be dropping dead? Yes, she did. And I'm pretty sure that was a doe and not a buck. Okay. I got him. Her. Sorry, my bad. I should not have misgendered the deer. That was my bad. Well, I got it. Yeah, the trees look weird. Wait, am I really in the state of Mississippi or in some other place that has the Mississippi River? Wait, hold on. Mississippi Senator. Okay. Okay.
general rule with bears. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone.
This black bear. Oh shit, I shot the bear. I shot the bear. Okay. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I don't think I was the one that killed that poor bear. Okay. Yeah, this is just me like waiting for like things that have it like in dispatch. Oh yeah, rule number one when you talk to me about dispatch, never ask me what I saw in the intro of episode 4. Because it was not fucking pretty. You'll see this bear scratching. It's probably gonna die. Any second. I shot it in a certain. You could have told me that I could have gone through this far to that. Oh, jeez. We got Eastern turkeys. sounds came from. Yeah. That took me a long walk. Jeez.
Bobwhite numbers are down across the board here. Too much monocultural farm production eating up habitats where coveys nest. I'm keeping a close eye on them.
Yeah, I'm just a bit too old. Oh shit. Okay, that kind of scared me for a bit.
Well, here's the lodge. Not gonna lie, I don't make a habit of spending time here. I guess check the door? Huh. I thought it was just good old-fashioned Southern hospitality to leave your place unlocked in these parts. But who knows what kinds of valuables they've gotten there. Some of the keys are faded. Not the most robust security system. 0, 1, 4, 5, and 6. 5 factorial combinations. That's 120, and that's without repeating digits. And my students say math is pointless. Betty must know the code, right? Let's call her. Hey, Mrs. Tackett, sorry to bother you again. My counselor's out dropping off the heater, but the door is locked. Would you happen to have the key code to hand?
Unfortunately, I do not, Miss Davis. I've been out of commission so long with my neck, you understand.
Do you know who does have the code then? Mr. Ernie, maybe?
I think it's best you just leave the heater outside on the porch there. The boys will be along for the meeting shortly.
Okay, if that works for you. All the best, Mrs. Tackett.
Bye-bye now.
Best do as she says, I guess. I just wonder why they're so reluctant to give us the code.
Yeah.
Can you take a peek inside the window there?
Okay.
That's 3 of the same damn heater. What? Let me try Betty again. No answer. Well, maybe Southerners are just super sensitive to the cold. My mama just huddled up with a blanket, but I guess she was made of sterner stuff than some of these rich folks. I don't want to think the worst. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt, and I'll mention it to Betty later.
I mean, the bag is broken. So, I mean, can I just enter?
Okay, all the really urgent things are out of the way, but I've got to be honest with you, Rookie. There's another reason you're here. Let me show you what I'm trying to protect. Head over to the Camp Haven bunks, and I'll explain on the way.
I gotta definitely check this area out. Oh, okay. No problem. I gotta have something, right? The trailer. That is super weird.
So last summer, some of the kids at our camp reported hearing weird noises. You know, they're just kids. First time away from home for most of them. Of course, it was just a case of too much sugar, right? Well, not gonna lie. That's what I told myself until parents started pulling their kids out. Health and safety concerns, wild animals. We take every measure to protect our kids. And if that wasn't bad enough, we had the worst flooding in 40 years last week. Camp Haven is almost a year old and barely hanging on. But I think there's something else going on here, and I want to get to the bottom of it. Just let's be discreet. Betty didn't want the camp opening here at all, and I don't want to give her any more reason to doubt me. It's not much, but it means everything to me to be able to do this for these kids. It's not just hunting either. It's about trust building, leadership, community. See that broken tire swing? We got lucky here. That and a few deck chairs blown off course are the worst damage we suffered. You get it. I know you do. There should be some extra rope inside. Can you get it swinging again?
Okay. Oh, Jesus, it's raining.
I knew I had some lying around here somewhere. A tire swing and a lazy Delta summer. Right, can you take a look around? I know some of the kids who reported the weird noises stayed in these bunks. Well, I wasn't wrong about them being on too much sugar. Where does this lead? Scorched grass. It's early summer and the ground is soaked. You remember our fire safety classes, right? Literally the first damn thing you're told. No building fires near anything flammable, grass included. If this was one of our counselors' idea of a prank, I'm gonna have to give them a talking to. I've barely been back here since our last session. The flooding sure hasn't helped. What's that? That's a kid's handwriting. Witches, scorched grass, a woman living in the woods. We really do have to limit their sugar intake. But there are patches of scorched grass here.
It's not like they're gonna care.
Oh, this is a map of Mississippi Acres. Must be the other spots where kids had heard noises. I've heard plenty of ghost stories set around these parts, but this is... Hello, ma'am. What can we do for you?
Excuse the interruption, Miss Davis, but I've had some residents of Jonesville call me up reporting a gator sighting. They got little kids, and it ain't a good idea to go back if a big old mean one's made his nest there. I suspect he washed up with the high water. You got your counselor on the line there? Could you go and take a look, Sugar? I'll send you the details.
Yeah, we're on it. We'll let y'all know how it goes.
If it's a nuisance gator, we can decide what to do with it there and then. I appreciate it.
Most folks around here know how to handle an alligator, but we don't take chances where kids are concerned. Can you go take a look?
Brownsville. Damn it. Unless this was stuck by a fucking tree.
If this gator did show up with the floodwater, it's bound to be confused. Keep your wits about you.
Shit. Big cannon.
Gators are lazy sons of guns at the best of times. I don't get why it... Oh, of course. Someone was on its trail.
Okay.
A catchpole? They were serious about this. It takes a lot to rip that snare. This thing must have been pissed. dealing with some total amateurs. Gator guys, this ain't.
Yeah, you don't mess with fucking alligators. So it's still running. Yikes, I did not mean to draw my headset. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. I need to follow more. The real reason why I had the hunter made is because wings. Yeah, I got wings.
In and out. So it got out, wandered over to Jonesville, or someone followed it, and then it went right back the way it came, with its would-be captors in hot pursuit. But Betty called us here first, right? How'd these folks get here before us? Hey, Mrs. Tackett. My counselor's here at Jonesville. Happy to report that our reptilian friend has made its way back to the bayou, but not without a fight. Did you call someone else in here first?
Why, no, Miss Davis. Can't say I did. What happened?
Well, there's a broken catch pole and some tape. Someone clearly had some fun.
Wouldn't surprise me if some yokel had got it into himself to make it into tomorrow's papers. You know Delta folk. Bless their hearts.
Yes, ma'am. Anyway, you can call up the residents group, let them know it's safe to come back.
Thanks for the hard work, y'all. Bye-bye.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Someone's pissing off alligators that are probably already pretty out of it after the flooding. And I want to make sure you know how to handle them, just in case.
Oh yeah.
Call me paranoid, but it wouldn't surprise me if there's a connection between all of this weirdness. They don't say half hills, half delta, all crazy for nothing. And that's not just me being an uppity Yankee. You heard Betty. Folks here are quite something. Let's get some gator hunting practice in, then we'll take stock of things.
Oh shit. And alligator needs them. Okay. And I should not be walking on the waters just in case they could ambush me. Okay, the chicken is good. Okay. Ah, shit, it's windy. Okay. Oof. This is gonna be complicated. All I need to find is weird ass bush. catfish baits. Oh yeah. Needed zone. God damn. I'm just gonna end here. I'm just tired. Ow. Alright, that's pretty much